Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike, and I'm going to tell you the easiest investment to make right now, and personally, I think it is one of the best investments to make right now. Now, you could argue that the booster bundles on the Pokemon Center website are the way to go, and that could definitely be the way to go as well. I mean, not booster bundles, booster boxes. I personally am not going to buy any of those, but if you like Temporal Forces, Vivid Voltage, or Stellar Crown, those are currently available in stock on the Pokemon Center website. However, I think, for me, the best investment right now is actually the Sea and Sky box, because I personally think that Crown Zenith is going to be one of the best sets long term, because the fact that it's the last set with the yellow borders, it's RIP, it's historical, it's very important, it's a big move. So I think for that reason, and not even just that reason, but also the set looks dope. There's a lot of cool cards in Crown Zenith. So personally, I would say the best Pokemon investment to make right now would be the Crown Zenith Sea and Sky box. And the reason I say that is because, yeah, this set's going to do great, but also people are selling it right now for scalper marked up prices. But when you look at the prices and you run the numbers on the prices, it is damn close to about $70 to $80 you can get one of these boxes. And if you do the math, $70 comes out to $5 per pack. Now, a booster box, give or take, it's like $4.50, I believe, per pack is what the math equates to. So, you know, it's 50 cents extra per pack. But personally, on something that I'm going to hold long term, and the packs are in this beautiful Sea and Sky, everybody, I grew up with Pokemon Sapphire, Kyogre's dope. Everybody loves Rayquaza. I think it's a good set. I think it's dope. I think it's the move. You can find some of these Sea and Sky boxes on eBay for over $70, but honestly, if you look on Facebook Marketplace, you can find them for $70 cash right now. I'm currently talking to someone, working on seeing if I can secure one, but yeah, they're out there. They're out there. Look for the Crown Zenith boxes. And normally, I don't like collection boxes because I feel like they take up a bunch of space, and in my experience, they don't do as well as other items. All the side items, like the 3-pack blisters and all that stuff, it's just extra for me. I feel like the best thing is booster boxes, booster bundles, ETBs, UPCs, and maybe like singles and graded cards. But when you start getting into like sleeved blisters, it's like the profit margins aren't even that high, especially if you're on eBay and the fees are just killer. So I would say, normally I don't like buying these boxes, but for Crown Zenith packs, I'm kind of changing my tune on this. Now, that might be a mistake, so let me know if you think that's a mistake, but I think it was 40 in stores. I don't know why I didn't. I should have. Hindsight's 2020. There's so many products that you hear the price of now, and you're like, why didn't I camp out and just get my hands on some of that? But now, trying to buy it secondhand, the benefit of the price being so low initially is now you're paying close to $5 per pack, to $5.70 per pack, I think it is, if you spend $80. So $5 to $5.70, give or take, per pack is not too bad. I personally would say the Sea and Sky box is the best investment right now that is readily available, that you can get for around these prices on eBay. And yeah, I think it's going to do great long term. I think it's an underrated purchase. I think there's so many products right now that everybody is scrambling to get their hands on a bunch of different stuff. And I think that oftentimes there can be FOMO, because obviously you see these pre-orders and all this crazy stuff is getting sold out immediately. Every single person is talking about, I'm FOMO. Why do you think I'm making a YouTube video right now? Everybody's FOMOing, and it doesn't help that the Pokemon community on YouTube is so great. I love the Pokemon community on YouTube. I watch so many of these dudes. But honestly, it is kind of nutty because every single one of them is posting a video every single day, and they're talking about how hype it is, how crazy it is, and they're trying to ride that train. But the funny thing is, when you're trying to cash in on that train, you inevitably make things go crazier. So it's fascinating, because while it's dope that the Pokemon community on YouTube is so live and so active, I also feel like it's almost like the excitement is getting me like ADHD brain. I'm like, oh, I should buy this. I should look over here. I'm looking at this. What's popping off now? And it's almost like I need to take a deep breath, and I need to think, okay, what sets do I really believe in? And those sets would be Pokemon 151, Crown Zenith, and what else? Team Rocket coming up. I haven't even seen the card list. Truthfully, I don't even know if the card list would be something that's worth investing in. But right now, I think the strongest buys personally are 151 and Crown Zenith. I feel like that's the safest bet, strongest sets. So I like those. Yeah, that's it. Seeing Skybox, I think it's underrated. If you have an underrated Pokemon product that you think is extremely easy to invest in right now, please leave it in the comments because I'm very curious to hear. Also, good luck to you if you're going to try and get one of those Journey Together boxes on Best Buy, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be dropping a pre-order online. I think, don't quote me on that, but I got off the phone with the Best Buy person and I asked, do you take pre-orders in store like GameStop does? And they said, no, we're not. But the customer service lady said that they were going to take pre-orders on that specific set, Journey Together. But she sounded like she was from a different country and there was a little bit of a language barrier. So I'm pretty sure that that's what's going to happen because that is what she said. But she might not know how crazy Pokemon is because honestly, every time you talk to an employee, they're just like, oh, what are you here for? And I'm like, huh, you don't know? What's everyone here? Like, it's, you know, if you're not in the Pokemon world, people are just living their lives and they're just doing things. But if you're in it like us, everybody, like, people are nuts and people are crazy. So, I mean, she might just think like, oh, yeah, why wouldn't they? It's like a normal set. It's like, no, you don't understand. But according to her, they are going to be doing a pre-order online for that set. So keep refreshing your browsers if that's something you want to get into. When you look at the prices on eBay, how do you not want to get into something like that? It's like, even if you don't, now personally, I got back into it for investing, and I know that's like a 4-letter word. People hate investors, people hate all that stuff, people hate scalpers, but I like investing in the stuff. I like holding on the stuff. Most of the stuff is long-term holds. And then I collect some stuff, which I put, by the way, in a Vault X binder. If anybody has any recommendations for a good binder, let me know because I put my stuff in a Vault X binder and I'm pretty sure that stuff is starting to bend slowly. And I don't want all my personal cards to start bending. Now, if I'm going to keep them in top loaders in a binder, whatever, they flatten out in there and I'm only going to keep them in there, then who cares? But I don't like the idea that I'm losing the flexibility of being able to you know, grade my cards one day. So let me know how you keep your stuff, if you have binder recommendations or something like that, because I feel like the Vault-X binder, according to some Amazon reviews and from some of the cards I pulled out, they're kind of curved, it seems like it warps the card. So I don't like that. So if you have binder recommendations, leave those in the comments as well. I'm rambling. Good luck. Good luck. That's what I'm going to leave this video off on is good luck.